R.I.P. Everybody lost their lives to police brutality. Lady once said, God created the human race, then the human race made racism. Think about it. What I'm saying you don't have to like, it's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, truth our God made us different. We're brainwashed, I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see racist fiction. Still can't believe people make a race a factor. No physics, but it's a mass amount to make it matter. Like someone racing after the finish line, we're looking back at other sprinters. If you were racist backwards, it's not about the shade of our skin. Beneath we all got a hard brain and some lens. Experience shapes us as men and races, and then that's how it should be, instead of the way that it's been. If we fix the issue, it'd be groundbreaking. Like adults on their knees playing with kids. We down playing this foul nations. Obedience like Cruella de Vil. We're black and white, dog each other like some Dalmatians. Distort the facts up around us like vultures. Yes, it's coming for the same races to like all the same things. Cause segregation and oppressive whites brought you. Starting to slide, black and white culture. What I'm saying you don't have to like, it's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, truth our God made us different. We're brainwashed, I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see racist fiction. Devil use whites through slavery times. They cause blacks deliverance invaded with crime. Slavery still enslaving on mine. I got a penny for your thoughts, so you can pay me no mind. People say whites are this and blacks on that, but I see truth and man-made facts on that. There's this tension from that far back. When whites had whips for a race before NASCAR tracks. And as crazy as it might sound, it's officers, not MCs, killing a mic now. They want us to quiet down about Mike Brown, but I can never be like Ferguson police and put the mic down. There's a disadvantage you got when police want blacks and Hispanics to rock. The KKK does its damage as cops. You get lucky with justice, watching movies with Janet and Pop. What I'm saying you don't have to like, it's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, truth our God made us different. We're brainwashed, I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see racist fiction. Just cause you say it's fact doesn't mean it's the truth. Don't believe me? Look at me as the proof. They say white men can't jump, dunk with a 15 and I hoop. By using the meters to move, receiving some moves where he can't shoot. There will. People thought I'd be in dirt or in jail. High class said I'd be certain to fail. When it comes to my story, I got a gift around the version I tell. Like Microsoft, I'ma use my word in Excel. It raps or fail, I don't belong here cause I'm white. Cause they look at my skin and not the pair to life. With drugs and guns we've seen on various nights. Like some of the best pop who hates radars that break on stereotypes. But you all black, that's how you see it, I guess. I know how it is to be deeply oppressed and fatigued by the stress that the streets can inject. Struggle knows no color, pain is deep in the flesh. What I'm saying you don't have to like, it's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, truth our God made us different. We're brainwashed, I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see racist fiction.
That was a good job, man.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate it.
What up, Will? We are back. It's another Monday night.
Yeah.
Monday Night Mayhem. Y'all know what it is. Starting off with yours truly, 95 North.
And your boy Stizzy the Wild Card.
The Uncontrolled Substance Show. Y'all already know what it is. Every Monday night, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We running a little late tonight, you know, but I've been doing a lot of stuff, man. You know, had the station, the studio, and everything shut down for like a week. Yeah.
Niggas going through symphony withdrawal.
Yeah, I had to shut everything down, get everything back in order. I'm still getting everything in order, you know. But we here, you know what I mean? We had to get it together for the Monday Night Mayhem, you know. But like I said, this is the Uncontrolled Substance Show. And like always, we got a special guest in the building. So I'm going to let my guest introduce himself to the world.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's your boy Raw. It's an acronym. It's RAW. It stands for Right All Wrongs. Originally from Columbus, Ohio, but I've been in and out of Philly my whole life. So I originally just moved back to Philly like a week ago just to get the music going. Because reason why I was always back and forth is because my son's in Ohio.
Okay.
He's like a little older now. Things is cool there. So I was like, you know what? While everything's cool, I'm gonna go out here, chase my dreams, and really get things moving. Because if I make my life better, I make my son's life better.
No doubt. No doubt. Also, we got a special guest host in the building. We got a guest host.
Hey, it's your girl Lola Bunny.
Yeah. Tell them where you from, Lola Bunny.
I'm from Philly. I'm from right here in Southwest, to be
Southwest?
honest.
All right.
Yeah.
3rd Street. I got my own little radio show.
Yeah, somebody told me you work here.
Every Wednesday from 11 to 1. It's called The Bunnies at the Dark.
Okay.
We talk about any and everything, no filter.
Right.
No
Southwest, man. Shout out Southwest. It's like my second home, man. Shout out Newt, Ness. Shout out 52nd and Greenway, Bartram Village, all that.
Yeah. All right, so, we opened up with one of your songs. Tell us the name of the song that we opened up with.
It's called Colorblind. It's basically just about ending police brutality, ending racism, and like the deeper problem. You know what I'm saying? That like how through time, like, evil has convinced people that black means this or white means this. Or, you know what I mean? It's just that whole thought process behind that. I got an interesting perspective on it because, as you see, I'm Caucasian, but I've lived in the hood. I lived in black communities, so I see how it's affected people I loved. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen how even not all whites, you know what I mean, but certain whites acted different towards me because of what I resembled. You get what I'm saying? So I just saw the bigger picture, and my son's mixed. My son's black. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta tell him certain things too. You get what I'm saying? Right. So it's like just how I just seen the issues that's going on and how it affects people that basically I was raised with, and even affects me and my son. It's just I just felt like I had to speak on it. If I didn't speak on it, then I'd be doing an injustice to everybody. You get what I'm saying? Right. So I mean, it's really heartfelt. Like, this isn't like some artists like try to jump on the wave and like, no, this is really like my life. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really seen this shit. I mean, I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Right. I really seen this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, there's been times like I
had to be on 101.
All right, good, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Guess that we had that
ass. Yeah.
No, you know what I mean? But now, like, I've been through certain situations to where, I didn't get certain jobs because employee looked on my Facebook page and seen me with, all African Americans and neighbors. I mean, I didn't get the job and I'm white. So it's like, if this is affecting me like that, I can only imagine how it affects African Americans like that. You get what I'm saying? There's times when we've been chilling and, police roll up and they treat me the same way. You get what I'm saying? Right. So it's just like, I just see that injustice. I just don't understand it. So I just felt like I had to speak on it. It raised awareness. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what a person's color is. It doesn't matter if they got tattoos. It doesn't matter if they talk a certain way. It's about your character. Right. And the more that we push that thought process, maybe, all the other stuff will end. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's up. So, who was your inspiration to even start rapping?
Man, well, I was born at 88. I'm like not an old head yet, but I'm not a young boy either. I'm like a young OG. Yeah, I'm like on my way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't got all gray hairs, but I got like a little gray hair in my beard. I got plucked. Like, I'm at that age. But now, like, growing up, because I was born in 88, so the first rappers I got a hold of was like Nas when he was coming out, and like Mobb Deep and Jay and R.I.P. to Big L. Like them type cats. Yeah. So like, that's where like the lyrical substance comes from, because that's what I grew up on.
Yeah, you was born right in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 87, 87, 88, 89. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, them was the years that
93 was like the dead end.
I would say 95. After like,
you talking about when Cass was born, like 95?
Yeah,
because like, I'm talking about that. I got you. Like 95, 96 is kind of because when they're
not born then, but just that era of music. Because even at the big, like after that little wave, like I think Who Shot You and all that came out
96, 97,
95. No, it was 95. It was 95.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I think to me, this just from what I grew up on, I think the golden era to me was like 94 to 99. Because you still had cats come out like DMX. You still had you Busta Rhymes. Like, you still had cats that was, now when you got to
big story,
like the early 2000s, you still had cats like Jay who's dropping the Black album stuff. But that's when the dance stuff started popping. You get what I'm saying? Which no knock to that, but it went from hip hop went from storytelling and lyricism to dance music, which is cool. Like, I mean, I'm not hating them, but it's got to be a balance. It shouldn't all just be dance music.
Right.
Just it should be just even back in the day in the '90s, you still had cats down south who was doing but it was like you got both though. Now it's just like it's the same. I'm saying if you print the lyrics out of all the top songs, all the beats sound the same. They're all saying the same shit.
Exactly. I say that.
Except for like J. Cole and
it's like no matter how many times they like rebuttal the line or they still
bricks. Like it's the same shit.
Like what? And it's crazy because we spoke about
got lyrics today.
We spoke about this the situation a few times. Because it's crazy because I was born in 75.
So you saw it all.
You feel me? So now even the music that I say, like the music you was born into, is the music that I loved. Yeah, because the music that I was born into, I kind of like now. Yeah, but I'm older and I can appreciate it.
Really enjoy that shit.
Yeah, but 87, 88, 89, them years. But even in like the 2000s and the early 2000s, like when we had a variety of music. Yeah. Now the thing about it was, let's peep game. We had Cash Money. Yeah. We had No Limit. Yeah. Who else we had down south? There was down.
Well, you had Outkast though. You had Outkast.
I'm not talking about the labels.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the movements.
Yeah, Cash Money, No Limit.
Cash Money, No Limit.
Disturbing the Peace.
Yeah, and also, what's the joint Scarface is
the Ghetto Boys and oh man, I forget.
Yeah,
man.
come on. What's that label?
It's on the tip of the tongue, bro.
I'll come back.
Oh man, hold on.
Damn. Yo, but we had all them labels down south that was really doing very well.
Definitely,
yeah. And Scarface and them labels hard as shit.
I forget the name of the label. I know when somebody says it though, so it's gonna be like
it's gonna pop in my head in a minute. I just I haven't spoke on that label in a minute, and so long, because a lot of times you have labels that they artists stand on their own, and like without the label. So it wasn't like the label that was the reason they was popping. So you was talking about the artist versus the label. You wasn't talking about the label, and that was one. The artistry. Yeah, that was one label that had artists that was holding their own. Facts. So but like I said, like that was down south. Like then during that time, like Diddy had the East like on Smash. But the thing with Diddy was he had Mace, Total, Big, like he had the market.
He had the market. Yeah.
He had the market. But this is what I'm saying. Like every type of artist you needed,
had it. He had diversity. He had Mace. Yeah. It's crazy though, cause I love Mace, but I liked him better when he was Murder Mace. When he was,
a lot of people don't know him as Murder Mace.
Shit like when he was with Big L and Children of the Corn days.
Shout out to Big L, yo. Yeah. I got a big homie out in New York. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They just came down with my family members. I told you they came in the city. They was just talking about homie.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the truth, man.
Yeah.
Big L, man. They played some shit for me from back in the day. Yeah. Like, I really appreciate his music, man.
Yeah. You freestyle with him and Jay?
Nah.
Oh, listen. You gotta go back. This interview. Go to the 7-minute freestyle with him and Jay. He was supposed to be the guy, man. He was about to sign to Rockefeller, but he got killed right before he. Big L was the truth.
Man, shout out to Big L, man.
Yeah. Right.
Forever.
And it's crazy because I think people like that, like certain people don't know about. So
you gotta do your history,
yeah. So they don't talk about it because people don't know about it. So when it comes to that, it's like with Big L. If you go back, like even I'm gonna say with Jay-Z, I was just having this conversation with, matter of fact, you was here, like, and he was talking about like with Jay-Z how younger people can't really fathom that. Yeah, they can't really feel him because right now he's over their head. But if you go back and they listen to some shit that he put out, then they're like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying?
I like the old Jay-Z more than I like the new Jay-Z, like the Blueprint and stuff.
But you gotta
like those albums like this, the new. I'm really not. I'm young, but I'm really not into the new music. I
Yeah.
don't know Happy Lil Pump. I don't know hell none.
Right.
I know Nas, Jay-Z, because that's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
In the house with, because I don't have no younger cousins. I got all my older cousins my mom age, so I had to hear the old shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I had no
Definitely.
choice. So
Yeah.
I don't Lil Pump and all that shit. Uzi. I don't.
Yeah.
That's stuff like my son listens to.
But it's you know what's crazy is
No, just
like,
the
like when we talk about
music,
because like when we talk about like music and like I said at one point in time when you had all this variety of music,
Yeah.
and then what happened was the industry made it to where as though because at one time the industry was driven by these labels.
Yeah.
Now it's really the artists, you know. So, but the artists that took on the mentality of the labels.
Yeah.
But the thing about it was like somebody put out a hit. Was down south was putting out the radio hits.
Mm-hmm.
They was putting out the club hits. You know, so the label would be, we need one of them. We
Right.
need one of these records.
Right.
You know, so now people got to go. Now I always use this, and I tell people this because a lot of people don't know this fact. Like when Eminem put out his first album, you know, he had, what was that first one? That Slim Shady joint?
You talking about the one before that?
The first,
it was
no, the first,
Madness, I think.
no, I'm talking about the
Slim
first
Shady
commercial.
The Slim Shady LP.
I'm talking about the radio joint.
I'm Slim Shady. That joint.
Was that the first commercial joint he put out?
That had to be his first
No, it
single,
was-
right?
It was.
You talking about his first commercial single?
Yeah.
Nah, it was the Slim Shady.
Yeah, it was,
I thought it was
Slim
that
Shady.
one.
It was a Slim Shady.
That's when he first came out like his
Yeah, it
single
was,
because then he had that. Then he came out with
The one when he
Forgot
was
About Dre
rapping.
with
Yeah.
Dre when he was
When he
yeah.
was singing, coming at the dude, Justin
Yeah.
Timberlake and all.
Yeah.
He used to go ham on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the thing about with that, when he first came out, he had that joint and it went crazy. If you notice his single sound nothing like the album.
Nothing. Yeah.
So when he was ready to put his second album out, it was just like his first album. He thought he was ready, and the label said, "Nah,
With that single he came out
we need another." But it wasn't. That's not what he had ready. He
Right.
thought he was ready to go, and the label like, "Nah, we need another Slim Shady."
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And that's when he put the Aftermath out, Slim Shady Aftermath or some
Yeah.
shit like
And
that.
then he did the other commercial, and that joint went crazy.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the thing. Like the label was making these people do it. You know, so they was making you like Diddy with the shiny suits. It was the label that was giving you, this is what we need to do right here. So by the time people start breaking out of stuff, like, man, I'm just doing this.
To another one.
Everybody doing what everybody else was doing, but the label started that shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like the label started it. The label started telling you what you need to do with your music.
We need this type of song.
Yeah, we need this type of song.
We need a club
this,
song.
we need
And,
that.
and that's another thing, man,
Yeah.
with the labels, yo. Do they really work with the artists like they used to? Like,
Not now.
You mean like artist development or just
you know, that's what it came in at.
yeah.
It wasn't
Th-
just
this-
you
th-
coming over here and writing what you want and you putting that shit out.
Yeah, well, this-
it's like if I don't like it and these judges behind this wall don't like it,
Right.
that shit ain't hitting.
No, because before, and I be trying to tell, like,
Shit can't even hit
like,
you.
like,
No,
like
no.
before,
Right.
like the A&Rs. A lot of times, the A&R found the talent.
Yeah.
You know, so if I was an A&R and I found somebody, this is my group. It's the label's group, but it's my responsibility to
get
make
all
sure
yeah.
they shit is right, to make sure they got the sound that we need. Where's the single? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm responsible.
Right.
You know, so it wasn't more so of a artist development. It was more so of we on your ass.
Yeah.
This is my job. So now
Yeah.
I gotta handle these artists right here because we done.
Make sure that shit is
Yeah, because I done gave you X amount of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that got the big deals. Because you got people that got regular deals. They might have got, you know, some thousands. You know, they wasn't worried about them too much. But the ones who got them big deals,
Yeah,
you
they're
couldn't do
pushing
what
them.
you- Yeah, they pushing them. You
Because
can't do
I
what
think
you
they're
wanna
putting the
do.
money behind them too.
Yeah.
So if they're putting the money, if they're putting millions behind you, they're gonna be like, it's gotta be right.
See, and that was
You know
the
what I'm saying?
thing, though. See, like before, the labels was putting money behind everybody.
Yeah, every artist they had.
Yeah.
Everybody, whether it was a little bit of money or a lot of money. When you got signed, you got signed. People wanted to get signed because you get that signing bonus and you on.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, at least that's what they thought.
Nah, but you was on if you did it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, everybody that got on that didn't work, I blame them. I don't blame the label. I don't give a fuck what label you was on.
And that's crazy, right? Because I was just talking about that with Nick probably like a month ago when he's like, no, man, that was MC Hammer's fault. I was like, bro, I can honestly agree with that, yo. It
Well,
was
what?
his fault. He wanted to splash on his homies. You know what I mean? You went bankrupt, all right?
Yeah.
They said Vanilla Ice did the same thing, but look at it like this. Vanilla Ice is a real estate agent, and he's still a multi-millionaire. Off of that little couple dollars he had, he went to school and learned how to.
And so what you everybody.
It's about what you do with it.
Yeah, it's about what you do with your opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there could be two different people. Like label could be like, here's $1 million, here's $1 million. Whatever you decide to do with that is your free will. Like you got, you know what I mean?
I'm putting 500,000 on a flip. I gotta make it back. I gotta have $1 million secured.
Yeah.
And then 100,000 I might play with. The rest is going in the bank.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Cats see like all the big money at first, and they think, damn, I can get the crib, I can get the whip, I can. But then it's like, if your records don't sell right away, guess what?
You gotta pay that back.
There's these bills that you put on yourself, you still gotta pay them. You get what I'm saying? Like the bank doesn't care if your records aren't selling right now. Like no, like
you gotta pay that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the thing about it is, it's like with me. Like even when I was running the street and I was able to say, I'm with The Rock. I wasn't an artist.
Right.
I took full advantage of that shit, and I wasn't even an artist. You know what I'm saying? Fucking right. You know what I'm saying? Because I can actually back it up and say, you know what I'm saying, this is my team. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Even with me not being an artist, I was the business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But I was still going getting checks. Like, yo, like, how much it costs to get such and such? Oh, that's going to be like 20,000. But give me 3.
Yeah,
I put the chain on. I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be able to say the Rock is in the building. I won't be lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I got a dope question for you because I never asked you this.
Yeah.
What is one of your best memories from running around with them that you never told nobody? You feel me? I'm just saying like
Best memory?
like one of your favorite memories that you had in the Rockefeller days.
He said, my man said, look, they coming to take your shit if you don't pay that back.
Hell yeah.
Right.
But
Like one of your
damn, nobody never asked me that. That's
I'm glad I'm the first.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody.
for everything tonight, huh?
I know.
No, it's funny because like the one thing about with that situation, I think that out of everything was me and Hoove. Like no matter what I did during that time and all that, you know what I'm saying? Because certain things like in life you look like it's never going to happen. Even if you're not looking for it to happen, you're not thinking that this is going to happen. Because a lot of stuff we look at, and you might like, damn, that Bentley crazy. But in your mind, it's out of your reach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's not true. Like you tell you, hey, not that side of the menu. That's not true. You gotta tell us not. Hey. That's not your side. The lobster and all that. But that's not your side of the menu. But and it's crazy because like I was a fan. Right. I was a fan, and I remember one time when I actually did business with them before I even met him. Right. I actually had a chance to bring him to Philly and still didn't get a chance to like
politic with him.
Yeah. So and that was 99.
That's when around the time the Hard Knock Life joint was out.
Yeah,
right?
that was when Mac and that's when State Property first started getting developed
together.
Yeah, because this was actually a middle. This was his signing party.
So out of all them, Moschino was signed first, though, right? Because he was
Sparks. They got signed together.
Okay, got you.
Like State Property at first was just Mac Owen Sparks.
All right.
And they wasn't even State Property. They was just who they was.
Right.
Actually, Owen Sparks was the actual group.
Right.
Or Skeeter and Sparks was the group.
Right.
Beanie Siegel was Beanie Siegel.
Right.
And you know, after everybody else started getting signed, and then they started forming, because they really didn't, when they did that Hot 97,
I heard they didn't know each other.
They didn't really, they didn't know, yeah, they wasn't friends, yeah. They knew of each other,
but they didn't really like.
Yeah, they wasn't friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew, you know, everybody was from the same city and all of that, you know, so everybody had that mutual respect for each other. But and they went in there hungry, and they went in there and, like, shut shit down. Then it was, like, after that, like, right after that, they started getting booked for shows and shit, like, right after that. They got a tour, like, right after that.
Because they all, and I ain't gonna lie, they all had their own buzz on each part of the city.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Because then during that time, getting signed was a major thing.
Hell yeah.
You know, being with a label was a major thing. It was like
around that time, that's when Nelly had got turned down, and the same John that Universal Studios had turned him down with, Sony picked him up, and the nigga.
You talking about the Country Grammar shit?
Country Grammar.
Yo, I remember an interview from him. Did he say that?
And then he re-dropped it.
It's either he said a DJ from New York or DJ from Philly said it was trash. Was it Philly or
it was Philly?
It was Philly.
It was Philly. Oh,
it was Philly.
They was banging that shit.
What happened? You know who it was.
Country Grammar with that shit, bro.
You know, and it was crazy because
on that DJ boat.
Yeah. I mean. You know, I ain't gonna say it was Cosmic Kill. What happened was, see, in Philly. Now I'm not even talking about like talent wise.
Yeah, I got you.
But in Philly, he's the man when it comes to the DJ.
Right? No, yeah, definitely. He's the boss with the sauce.
Universal and him was like
that.
Yeah, I mean, then the thing about it is like I said, it don't have nothing to do with talent, because if you want to talk about talent, like the talent. And the Philly DJs was the Jazzy Jeffs and the DJ Miz and you know, them DJs that really was winning awards and all of that stuff. They was the DJs. Yeah. But Cab was in radio.
Definitely.
So he had the pull of the industry. Yeah. Because now he's the voice of this city.
Yeah.
Who's the hottest in the city? Or, yo, I'm going to give you this record. I need you to break this in Philly. You know what I'm saying? That's different than a DJ just being hot.
Right, like scratching and all that.
Yeah, he had pull.
Yeah,
you know,
now he definitely has that.
So when they sent him the record, you know, he said, don't ever send me no shit like this again. You know what I'm saying? He hated it.
But that's crazy, though, because that ended up being like a #1 single, right?
But like, single, like
I'm saying the album. I mean, I'm saying, but that single was like fire.
And he said it was trash, bro. I couldn't believe.
Yeah, but listen, he went. Nelly went.
That single was hard.
Dog, I don't know how the fuck.
Third question, like, Nelly was.
But you know why? Because during that time,
right out went gold.
Yeah, during that time, he sold 10 million.
Yeah, and way past that. Each week they was putting him up.
Oh yeah.
Next week it was
that
like
Country
gold.
Grammar album.
Next week it was
had
like,
some shit.
Oh shit, diamond. I never heard nobody.
But you know why? It wasn't even because the album was crazy hot. Like, I'm gonna say the same thing like with Cardi B. I'm not gonna say she trash. I'm not gonna say she hot. I'm just speaking on what happened. What happened was she slid in while these other two that supposed to be the top is beefing.
Like
and she starts smashing shit.
Yeah.
Consistently.
I can't say
her hot.
That's why I can't say I can't take nothing away from her.
In 1 month, the bitch made like 60 fucking features, man.
Yeah, that's why I said I tell everybody I can't take nothing away from her. So it's not even like I'm talking about how good or how bad the records is.
She working.
She worked, and then the time that she was working
perfect timing.
Was perfect timing for her to slide in and take spots.
And the crazy thing about it is they still sitting on their asses. I honestly that song that Nicki just came out with.
That joint trash.
I've been on, bitch. You been corn. No, you just hurt my feelings because I was a big fan. I
don't know, cause I be in the bar like, yo, this is my shit. No, the beat. I think the beat and all that is the beat's hard. The beat's
coming from a hardcore fan, right? And that's my little sister. She ripped her Nicki Minaj posters down.
Bro, shit.
And she said she trash.
Yo, I swear.
She said
God,
she ain't.
I said, yo,
She
what
was
the
like,
fuck
I used to
happened?
play super bass every day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what the fuck is super bass? He said, some Nicki Minaj.
So I got
Yes,
I got
that's
I
my
got
I
a
don't
question.
listen to her new music.
I got a question for you as a Nicki Minaj fan. So, and I'm just saying from accusations. I don't know who writes her shit. Who, you know what I mean? Do you think that
Oh, that's her first.
you know the rumors that when she was first coming out, she was spitting that shit that Safari was writing for her, right? So okay. So do you think ever since they split that the reason why her material changed is because the if she has writers that they're not? Do you think that hurt her like splitting with
I
Safari?
mean,
Are you saying now that he ain't writing her shit and she asked? Yes, that's how I feel.
All right.
Like I like itty bitty.
No, I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying.
This is what it is.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm gonna say what it is. I'm
I'm
gonna
saying
say
it's true or not.
It's
I'm just
not.
No, I'm gonna say what it is. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
what it is. I'm gonna say what it is. This is what it is. When it comes down to her, even if he was writing, she could easily get a writer.
yeah.
Especially like when she was with Meek. Meek could have wrote that shit. You know, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Meek is not garbage at all.
Not at all.
Meek is
He just did some dumb shit when it was beefing. Like he put even the joint he put out when he had the little skits and shit in it. That's where I was mad. Like how the fuck is the DJ supposed to play this and support you when you got all these fucking skits in it? You know what I'm saying? So he fucked up. Took him too long to respond and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
I think what Meek thought was I think he thought that this was hip hop back in the day where like if you said, "Oh, you don't write your shit," and you proved it, then he was done.
Yeah.
But the people understand now is like Drake is the listeners of the hip hop listening core has grown to more than just the street audience. It's like people listen to pop. It's the women.
No, that's
they
not.
don't care who's writing.
No, that's not even what it is. Cause we still.
I don't give a fuck who write the song.
No.
Exactly. So exactly.
But the thing about it is, most people that's into rap do care. But this is the thing.
core
I'm
fans.
gonna tell you what the difference is. The difference is once they come out and they rapping.
Yeah.
If Meek would have got him before he was as big as he was, he would have fucked him up.
Yeah.
But now he's not a rapper anymore.
He's a pop star.
He's not considered that. He's a star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like at this point, it's like, but how you gonna be mad at Michael Jackson because somebody's writing Michael Jackson
Right.
shit? How you gonna be mad at all these biggest artists that is on tour, constantly touring, don't have time to write no fucking music?
That's what I'm saying.
We only want the music.
But that's to my point though. Like back in the 90s.
But that shit was
Back in the 90s, like if someone would have came out and said, "Oh, Nas doesn't write his shit, Jay doesn't write it," you know what I'm saying? So like that
would have hurt him.
That would have hurt him. But I'm saying it's a different day now.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying?
Somebody would have ever told me
Right.
Jay-Z don't write his
Nah,
shit.
but let me tell you the difference.
I'm
Now,
never rapping again, man.
no, right now, if somebody come out and say that Jay-Z don't write his own shit and prove it, it's gonna fuck a lot of people up.
Yo,
a lot of
he
people
hurt,
not gonna
man.
fuck with him no more.
Because you want to know why?
Like, don't get it fucked up.
But because
he
he just told us,
Right, but
I
because
don't
he's
go
from
in
that
the booth
era.
with the pen and the pad no more.
That's just he's from that era. What I'm saying is Drake is from a different era. Drake is from a different era. He's a music artist.
Now, mind you, right?
You know what I'm saying?
This the same nigga that just did his last 2 albums, no pen, no pad, freestyle.
Right. No. If that came out about Jay, I would be hurt.
I'll be hurt.
But
I'm
what
I'm saying that right now we live in the era to where as though a lot of people. All right, let's go back to like the Big Daddy Kanes and all of that shit.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go back to them. Lyrical.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane was way ahead of his time.
Definitely. And Rakim and all them.
Kane was 2008 before ever even came something.
Yeah, he was 2008 and 88.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is like even then it didn't have the money that the game became.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, so people was in it way more. They was doing it for the love. They was doing it like we wasn't looking like, damn, he got all this fucking money. He rich.
Right.
Look at the Bentley. We didn't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the bars?
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's all niggas cared about.
that's
back
all we care.
Now
So
it's like melodies and
right. So then the thing about it is, if they would have came out like right now, somebody was to say, yeah, oh, this was the ghostwriter for Big Daddy Kane. We gonna say, get the fuck out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Cause we gonna be crushed like, yeah, like I was fucking with Big Daddy Kane. I was fucking with Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Coogee rap artist.
Yo, did you see the joint on how Rakim used to write his bars?
No.
Nah.
They said Rakim used to take a piece of paper and just draw a line down the middle and 2 lines on the side. That's 3 bars. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it, that's 1, 2, 3, 5 bars. Because at the end, it's just a little ass strip, so he can't write right there. So they said Rakim used to go and write through all of these bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 bars, he'd make 1 fucking bar, no matter if it ran over to the next line or not. And that's how he became the hottest rapper.
Oh
So
shit.
his shit used to run over. Like, if you listen to some of his rap, it sound like he off beat or off tempo, but he always picked back up. Because he was writing and just kept writing.
He had a lot to say though. He had a lot to say.
A lot of
He
the,
didn't know how to really section it off.
Oh, so,
he
yeah.
kept going.
but a lot of rappers.
Shout out Rakim the guy.
Yeah, a lot of rappers had a lot to say. That was 1. 2, you had to be saying some shit. That's
You had
3. The songs was like fucking 7 minutes.
Listen, back in the day, you had to be an MC.
Yeah,
you had to be nice.
had to be an MC.
If you were not an MC, you were
First
not
of
getting
all-
on.
Period.
First of all, you're not gonna last with the A and all this shit. You can't last 7
Let me
minutes.
tell you something. I'm about sick of the A. Everybody is A and y'all.
But you couldn't last. The songs was too fucking long.
Y'all.
Now you can get away with it because, like, one day I listened to Gucci Gang. I listened to Gucci Gang one time. I was like, yo, he did the hook like fucking 6 times.
Okay.
It's all hooks. It's all hooks and melodies. That's what it is now. Hooks and melodies.
He said a few bars. He said a few bars. It was like a hook like every 4 bars.
Facts.
And how?
But no, it was every 8. It was every 8 because I counted them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Hey, you wrote 8, bro. You couldn't give me a 16, bro.
but that's what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. These rappers are not. It's not hip hop anymore. It's dance. It's trap rap. It's dance music. It's turn up music.
They say it's about the vibe now.
It's the, you know what I'm saying? It's if you got even if you rap like even if you don't enunciate your words, you're like as long as you got the melody with the beat and it's got some bass in it.
They
The
call
kids
that
love
what
it.
they ride in the
problem.
beat.
Everybody's selling the fucking same.
Exactly. No, I agree with you. But I'm saying for whatever, however it came about. That's
But that's why I was getting. That's why I was getting to when I said
some bullshit.
it came from the label saying this is what we need.
Exactly.
So people started following the winner.
I can't. So
People start no, it was a whole era of that.
How you think like? All right, remember how cats back in the day, like it was you looked like a rapper. Now these kids look like rock stars or feminine. That's because it's like the labels is like, hey yo, this is what. You know what I mean? This is how you should dress. This is how you should.
If I'm a nigga and you tell me that I need to put on the fucking dress for my, no, I'm sorry. Listen.
Well, first of all, I always wanted to say something about that shit, man. I had to grab the mic for this one. Y'all need to see my face. All right, listen. I'm going trip for this nigga Young Thug, right? My nigga, you make excellent fucking music, man.
Facts.
I don't care how much they say you this, you that, you this, you that. You got the kids listening, man.
You do.
So when kids is listening, you can't be wearing no fucking blouse, man. Because it's sending them mixed signals.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
It's
definitely.
like, damn, man, he talking all this hard shit, but he'll wear a dress, though.
Yeah.
I wear a dress, I don't give a fuck. I kill a nigga with a dress on because he got a gun with a dress on his fucking album cover.
Real shit.
I don't care if you
With a
got on
fucking
the
sun
dress
hat on.
with a gun, nigga. You look like Raven off of fucking Mortal Kombat.
He do.
Yo.
I don't know if that was the look you was going for, but you like an Asian dyke bitch.
Oh my
An
god.
Asian dyke bitch. Yo, I cannot.
Yo, he's.
I'm sorry.
Like
It
you-
was matter of fact, it was
Like he came out the dojo, right?
I seen
It
the
was
rapper
like-
that was talking
Oh,
about
man.
killing shit and getting money. He had a wedding dress on.
But you know,
In his video.
in Asia and like Korea, doing some like
ceremonies and stuff. Y'all don't even
yeah,
wear that
ceremonies and some like
Yeah.
shit. He ain't the fuck Asian.
monastery
He
temples.
black.
They actually. I wouldn't call it a dress. It has a name for it. It's like a robe or something
Yeah, it's
that the
Yeah.
men wear. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
But it does not look like that shit, man. His shit had ruffles on it, man. It looked like he had roses all around his knees and all that. I was
Right.
like, yo, this joint is freaky, man.
Mhm.
But it's like you sending the kids mixed messages, man. Now they growing up thinking it's cool to wear dresses and wear fucking barrettes in their head and you know what I mean, beads and fucking nose rings and all types of freaky piercings in their tongues and all that.
Nose ring, because Tupac had a nose ring too. So
All right, Tupac had a nose ring, but that shit was the size of a fingernail. That's how skinny it was.
That was part of his look, and the ladies loved it too.
And that's a part of
Yeah.
some Black Panther shit. If you, if you get back deep into it, bro, that's
Yeah.
some Black Panther shit. That's a cultural.
He didn't like when he was doing that. It didn't come off feminine.
No,
Like,
it
Right.
didn't
You know
at
what
all.
I'm saying?
Cause his family's from a real like
Yeah.
a deep cultural. They're a cultural family. You feel me?
Definitely.
They get deep in their heritage and it's like he knew who he was. You feel me?
Exactly.
So for him to take that stand, he took a mark of something he already knew was in his historical lifeline.
Right.
You feel me? So for you to step out and just wear this dress on your album cover and just think people supposed to just be okay with it, man. You tricking their kids, dog, and you telling them to grow up wrong.
Right.
I don't appreciate that, bro. That's not right.
Definitely.
So, but it's fucked up because, but you know what's crazy when I look back and like you know how we talk about like Young Thug and all that. You know we had Prince, right?
Yeah, we.
You know what? The crazy shit.
I'm gonna get right with him.
I mean, back in the day, no, you
Fuck
can't blame that. This is a different era, okay? This is a different era. Back then, our moms didn't like that shit.
But no, but you know what? What I'm about to say.
I still
His
don't do
label
that
told
shit.
him Prince sell sex. They told him
Yeah,
this is something that's being sold right now. You
but
have to
no.
be.
But this is the thing.
And
No.
back then,
But this
being
is
a
the thing.
DG to the women dressing like that.
But this is the thing I'm about to tell you. This is the thing. Now, let's look at now to the ones that's doing it. Let's even look the ones that's dressing like that.
It's bad.
Look at what they doing. They selling music, right? Now, let's look at the dances.
Oh, but
Let's look at the dances and how guys move when they dance. Like,
That's true.
they dance to where the female will look like, okay, yeah, you doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of dances got. Like, we used to two-step. We Diddy Bop. I still a Diddy Bop boy.
Prince ain't wearing no damn female. Listen, Prince might have wore a shirt that
in this era.
it had rough, frinkles on it, but you know that was a style. Prince dressed like a Peter Tchaikovsky, a Mozart. You feel me?
He dressed like a female.
He had that pianist look.
Bro's not having it.
He dressed like a female.
That nigga
Yo,
had
I
that
remember everybody. Like
R.P.
people,
Prince though. That's the legend.
yeah, because
R.P.
people was confused. They was like, see, but he got so many bitches. Like they was confused. They still can never say whether
He was a pretty Ricky motherfucker.
Yeah.
Niggas
Wave
that
with
be
the big.
dancing and shit. Believe it or not, I'll be like, he gay.
I'm heading
Like,
Nino Brown and these
it's
pretty
like,
motherfuckers.
If you when niggas are dancing, when they dancing all feminine outfits, they gay. I don't like that shit.
We used to hate them pretty motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But that was the thing now. Like I said, now let's look. Like we're in a different time now. Like because if you talk to most females and they talk about the kind of guy that they like, they'll always say, you know, I don't like no light skinned guy. Give me a, you know what I'm saying?
A front.
But no, but this is the thing. But before, like even with me being dark, like I can tell the difference in females.
Yeah.
Because before you just couldn't get you was dark skinned, you know what I'm saying? Like
We wasn't winning.
you wasn't in,
We
period.
wasn't
You know what I'm saying? Like you had to be like light, because females you be like, I need me a light skin with some good hair, so my
Good
baby
hair.
could be light skinned with curly hair. That was it was a whole.
You know, I gotta have my son come out with them eyes.
Shit, I don't give a fuck what race you is, to be honest.
We wasn't cool with brown eyes, like and
What's going on?
BDBs in the back of the neck and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know growing up, I had more P's in my motherfucking neck than Del Monte had in the can.
I listen.
But,
I don't discriminate.
I was hating. You know, I was hating
dated a
back in the
white guy
day.
before.
Yeah.
I dated a white guy. He was raised in Frankfurt, and believe it or not, when I first called him on the phone, he sounded like a whole nigga. I'm like, excuse me, can I speak to Matt? He's like, yeah, this is Matt. I'm like, well, no the fuck this ain't, because I begged the white boy on motherfucking Facebook, and this ain't no motherfucking white boy. He like, yo, this really Matt. Like,
Right.
so when I finally went to go see him and look at him, and he talked, I'm like, nigga, is that nigga, your voice don't fit your face. Like,
Right.
Like, so
I got
that's
a
why I
friend.
get what you respect where you came from, when you was like, I grew up around black people.
Yeah.
I
Because
got a friend named Joshua Pittman, right?
he
Yeah.
was soft, though. He was a soft ass white boy. He sounded like an old nigga. We was arguing. I told him to shut the fuck up. He called crying to my mom. I'm like, what the
Oh, damn, he's
I
out of
said,
pocket.
you just made me turn to look at white men a little different.
Hey,
You gonna be
Pitt,
soft like
shout
that.
out Pitt, yo.
Don't do
I know
that.
you gonna watch my live. Hey,
Yeah.
I got a friend named Joshua Pittman, right?
Right.
He's fucking albino.
Oh, yeah?
Yo, when I met Pitt, yo, I used to think he was a foster kid or something, yo. For a long time, right?
Right.
For a long time, I thought my man Pitt was a fucking foster kid, dog.
Right.
He took me over his crib one time, bro. And I had been like 5th grade when I first met him. I get over there, so I'm like, yo, Pitt, where we going? He like, bro, I'm about to go to the crib. So he take me out northeast to the spot, white neighborhood. So I'm like, yo, y'all crib big as shit, bro. He like, yeah, man, my mom and my dad, they own this joint. Like, I'm like, they own it? Nigga, you know, I come from, we don't own our cribs. Nigga, Section 8, we renting this shit. Me and mom's got to pay us $650 at the end of the month.
Right.
He like, no, bro, come in the crib. So I get in the house. Pitt got fucking black parents, y'all.
It fucked you up, huh?
They black as me.
Fucked
He
you up,
fucking
huh?
albino, bro. I never knew fucking 2 black people could make a white baby, dog.
Crazy.
I said, yo, Pitt, you a foster kid? He said, yo, fuck you, bro. That's my mom and my dad, bro. I said, like, no, Pitt, like, they fucked and they had you. He's like, no, bro, like, real shit. I'm like, yeah, you gotta show me your birth certificate, nigga.
Shout out Pitt, man.
Shout out,
I don't know you, but that's a funny story.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yo, ever since then, yo, we been cool as shit, yo.
Definitely.
Everybody swear Pitt is white. He is black to the heart, man. I swear, yo. He's brighter than my man right here.
Yeah, I've
Facts.
I've been through something
bro.
like that
He's
before.
brighter, bro.
That-
Red hair, like bright red
Oh,
hair,
yeah?
is like a little bit lighter than this, like an orangish, like an orangish color,
I
yo.
was there with my baby father. I thought that nigga was black. He ain't black. He Indian.
Yo,
He
Pitt
sound
had
good.
me
He look
cracking the
good.
fuck up.
I had a baby. She had a head full of fucking hair. She hair all the way down her damn back. I'm like,
Then my man Matt. All right, now my man Matt, he's an artist out Florida. I went to school with him on Daytona Beach. Matt is like the craziest white dude I ever met in my life. Black people ain't as crazy as Matt. You know what I'm saying? So Matt, you really black, bro. You know what I mean?
Matt
Because
is-
look,
it's a wild one.
yeah, it's not. Now let me see. When I say black, it's not a color thing, man. It's a power thing. You feel me? It's how you control your life. Like I said, racism ain't being hung nowadays. It's a person who just lives with a statute of limitations on their life by a higher government. We got a higher statute of limitations being held on us. There's so much that we can do in this world. You feel me? So, Matt, when I say black, man, I mean power, bro. Because you know who the fuck you are. I mean, this is one white boy that be like, man, I'm a nigga, bro. Because I'm ignorant as shit and I know what nigga mean. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I ain't, yeah, like...
You know what's crazy? Like with me, I got called that word all the time. You know what I mean? But I never use that word
Fact.
ever. Just because like I look at it like this, right? Like if I did use it, people wouldn't be tripping. But I know that if I did, and if there's somebody I didn't know, like an older person,
Right.
they would be hurt by that.
right.
Because and usually, and I'm not saying you should walk around and care what people think, but at the same time, you still gotta be sensitive to people's
Right, to
pain.
they feelings,
You know what I'm
their
saying?
opinions, 'cause
Because
you never know how they gonna feel
because
about
I know
it.
the history of that word. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I never used it. But I can say different, like, "What's up, fam? What's up, bro?" But I never felt I had to use that word to be solidified because I was already solidified.
Fact.
You get what I'm saying?
And it's like Matt went and that's why I loved him because when I get around
My
Matt,
man
it's
just stepped
like,
in the building. What's going
Yeah,
on?
Yeah. Shout out to Uncle and I, man. Shout out Uncle and I. Just slid right up in the building.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's
what I-
nothing.
Introduce me.
You know his show Back to the Bars right up next.
That's what I do, man. I just slide up, pop up like toasting, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the conversation?
No, we talking about
We're talking about a bunch of shit.
yeah, a lot of shit, man. But
Talking
right
about
now
that
we talking
uncontrolled
about power,
substance.
man. I was telling my man Matt from Florida, how the word black, I told him he's black all the time. And he know he black, but he's white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's about power and just knowing who you are. Just like racism isn't racism as it used to be. It's someone who just lives with a statute of limitations on their life. You feel me? We only allowed to do so much. Now, Matt, this dude, man, it was this one situation, right, where we was out there and everybody like, yo, bro, like, get this nigga away from me. Because I went to Bethune-Cookman. You know what I mean? It's a black school. But my neighborhood that I lived in was not a black community.
Right.
So Matt used to be like, yo, y'all know I'm the real nigga. Like, he more white boy than I am. Like, he gonna be quiet. I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up and stop fucking with my man.
Right.
I'm the ignorant one. I mean, that's the definition of a nigga. Someone who's ignorant. Someone who don't know how to carry themselves right. Someone who's how can I say, belittling someone else to make themselves seem as anything. It don't matter if it's a higher title, a lower title, but it's just ignorance that's bliss, man. You feel me? It's not
Yeah, I could agree. It's definitely an ignorant person, and it's not specified by any like race. It used to have power when it was black people. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just an ignorant person. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's a mentality. Like,
facts.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's a cycle. It's like something that happens. Like, cause niggas spend money on, you know what I'm saying, like clothing, like materialistic shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, that's nigga shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
for him to have that much power and be like, man, I'm the nigga, and then everybody around the neighborhood be like, oh, all right, yeah. Oh, all right, what's up, Kev? Hey, Stizzy. Now it's like, I get noticed, you feel me?
Yeah.
Now they like, damn, Mac, the fuck out of there, man. Where your boy Stizzy at, man? Be like, man, nigga, fuck you, man. I'm like, oh, shit. The power, man, just knowing who you are and knowing how you could better a situation by overlooking a color. You feel me?
The more Matt you talk about, you white guy.
Yeah. Better at everything. Can make the world so much of a better thing, like you said earlier, man. It's more than just a race thing.
And then the piggyback of that's what the song is about. This is about being colorblind, because everybody through periods of time, like, they've been fed these lies like black means this, white means this.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even about that. It's about your background, how you were raised, your character. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because someone's white or black doesn't mean they can't connect. Because they could have grew up the same way.
It don't.
But like, people put these stereotypes, like the media, so that to keep people divided, when it's like, well, we should all be united. We all breathe the same. We all bleed the same.
We're all from the same
People
place.
put a historical title on one
Yeah.
Yeah, they put a historical title. You know, this ain't that world, man.
It ain't.
This ain't that world where it was racism and all that extra stuff going on. This ain't that world where it was all that inequality and segregation.
Right.
You feel me?
And people still act like it. That's the problem.
Yeah, all of that is over. All of that is dead and gone. You feel me? And that's what's fucking us up now in the day, because it's people that keep trying to have it reoccur.
Definitely.
And that's not a situation. You feel me? People living off of who the fuck you are today as a person, who you are genuinely in your heart.
Definitely.
You know, it's not about no fucking color. It's if I can get along with you or not. If I can do business with you or not. Period.
Facts.
And that's just life, man.
Did you get to hear the colorblind joint?
Nah.
Is it still on there?
It's
Right there.
It's not. You mind if we play it one more time for people who didn't get to hear it in the beginning?
Gotta hear this, man.
Yeah, play that joint real quick, man.
I'll introduce the joint real quick.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this is Colorblind, man. Just to piggyback off everything we were talking about. It's not about race. It's not about none of that, man. We all need to come together and realize that color doesn't mean anything. Boom. Colorblind.
Yeah. R.I.P. Everybody. Lost their lives to police brutality. Lady once said, God created the human race. Then the human race made races.
And it's got so many bars in here too, like little metaphors.
What I'm saying, you don't have to like. It's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, too far gone made us different. We're brainwashed. I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see race is fiction.
Still can't believe people make a race a factor. No physics, but it's a mass amount to make it matter. Like summer racing after the finish line, we're looking back at other sprinters. They viewing races backwards. It's not about the shade of our skin. Beneath we all got a heart, brain and some limbs. Experience shapes us as men, erases and thin. That's how it should be, instead of the way that it's been. If we fix the issue, it'd be groundbreaking. Like adults on their knees, playing with kids. We down playing this foul nations. A bitch like Cruella de Vil. We're black and white, dog each other like some Dalmatians. Distorted effects up around us like vultures. Yes, it's coming from the same races, but like all the same things. Cause segregation of person whites brought you. Starting to slide, black and white culture. What I'm saying, you don't have to like. It's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, truth our God made us different. We're brainwashed. I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see racist fiction.
Devil use whites for slavery times. They cause blacks deliverance invaded with crime. Slavery still enslaving on mine. I got a penny for your thoughts so you can pay me no mind. People say whites are this and blacks are that, but I see truth and man, facts on that. There's this tension from that far back. The whites had whips for a race before NASCAR tracks. And as crazy as it might sound, it's officers, not MCs, killing a mic now. They want us to quiet down about Mike Brown, but I can never be like Ferguson police and put the mic down. There's a disadvantage you got when police want blacks and Hispanics to rock. The KKK does its damage as cops. You get lucky with justice. Watching movies with Janet and Pop. What I'm saying, you don't have to like. It's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, truth our God made us different. We're brainwashed. I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see racist fiction. Just cause you say it's fake doesn't mean it's the truth. Don't believe me? Look at me, it's the proof. They say white men can't jump down with a 15 and I hoop. But usually me just to move, receiving some moves where he can't shoot. There will. People thought I'd be a dirt in jail. High class said I'd be certain to fail. When it comes to my story, I got a gift around the version I tell. Like Microsoft, I'ma use my word in Excel. And raps or fail, I don't belong here cause I'm white. Cause they look at my skin and not prepared to life. With drugs and guns we've seen on various nights. Like some of the best pop who raise radars and break on stereotypes. But you all black, that's how you see it I guess. I know how it is to be deeply oppressed and fatigued by the stress that the streets can inject. Struggle knows no color, pain is deep in the flesh. What I'm saying you don't have to like. It's not nature. Nurture makes us act alike. Ain't no such thing as acting black or white. If we was colorblind, we start acting right. So let's bridge the gap, eliminate the distance. See, truth our God made us different. We're brainwashed. I just pray you listen. If we was colorblind, you see racist fiction.
Hey, I just want to give a special. I want to give a special shout out too, man. All glory to God for giving me the gift and just working through me to reach people. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. Like I've been through a lot. I almost died 3 times in less than 3 months when I was kicked out of high school. I've been shot at. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter, and whoever's listening, I want to tell them, no matter what you're going through now, as long as you have faith in God that He can cover you and that He can use you, He's gonna use you. You get what I'm saying? Because I know so many people who didn't go through as much experiences as I did, but that one experience they had, they lost their lives off it. I know certain people who aren't here no more, but I'm still here. I know certain people who got caught doing things I was doing, but I never got caught. And it's not to brag about it. It's not to say do it and don't. I'm just saying everybody has a plan. If you tap into it and you repent and you let the love of God come upon you and you love others and forgive others like God forgives you, you'll never know where He can take you. That's the realest shit I wrote.
Bro, that's facts, bro.
Definitely.
That's some real shit.
All right, so what you got coming up?
Right now, man, just some radio shows, trying to get some shows planned. I'm officially probably let that joint. Y'all got an exclusive. I didn't even release that yet. Ooh. This is an ABM worldwide exclusive joint.
Yeah.
All boss moves.
So all boss moves. So I'm probably release that like tonight. Throw it on my YouTube channel. I'm working on another vlog because I did an in Philly vlog with Beans in there. Like Beans is co-signing on me. Ness. I'm gonna do another one. Probably release some freestyle videos on my Insta. I'm just working. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, and we're doing it like that.
I mean, y'all got some shit to look forward to.
Yes, sir. The whole project's done. I'm just waiting for it to get mixed and mastered right. But it's called Life Happened. That's how my life happened to me. It's got conscious joints. It's got joints for the ladies. It's got street joints. It's got everything you anything you want in a hip hop album, it's got it. So
a mix of everything, basically.
Definitely.
Let's get it.
Right.
So be on the lookout for that.
Be on the lookout for all of that, man.
Definitely.
You want to run down your Instagram one more time?
Yeah, man. Instagram is Right All Wrongs, man. It's RIGHTALLWRONGZ. Like that's what Raw stands for. Again, Right All Wrongs. RIGHTALLWRONGZ. That's my Snapchat. That's my Instagram, Twitter. That's everything.
You already know what it is, man. Go follow him. And be
Bang.
on the lookout for all that bang music, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. This mic getting on my nerves. I gotta tighten these joints up, you know. But the one thing about it is, you know, and I was having a conversation with Newt, and it's crazy because like right now, you know, I heard a lot of your songs.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like right now is the time for rappers who really want to rap and say something.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So don't stop like doing that. Like we need
right.
And the thing about it is like I never knock people for doing whatever music they do. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that do it for the money and you got people that do it for the love. You know, so but definitely the messages, like keep the messages and all that coming.
Yeah, man, because it's needed, dog. Like you said, man, and it's a lot of young cats that's in the game right now, bro. They ain't talking about nothing, man.
Yeah.
And I'm young myself, you feel me? I'm not even old yet.
Right.
So it's like, for me not to want to hear none of the shit that's coming out from the niggas my age.
Right.
I just want to hear niggas that's out old school.
Right.
That's something. That's a big statement.
And like I said, it's no knock towards any, like, whatever lane you got and however you're getting it, cool. But I just know my lane.
Yeah.
I know God gave me this gift for a reason, and I love the craft of it. I love, like, the metaphors and, like, the rhyme schemes. I love being able to say something that touches somebody.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when you, because you can rap all you want, but when you're saying something and they feel that shit,
feel it, bro.
like, you know what I mean? That's a blessing. Like, that's a blessing to me because it's like, damn, like, I put my time into this, and people are appreciating it.
Exactly.
Like, and not even appreciate, like, oh, it's I mean, it's like messages that, like, yo, that touched me.
That you can do more.
Yeah. So it's definitely a blessing, man. Like I said, I even appreciate, because last summer when I first met you, I just even appreciate you for seeing the talent, because you've seen it all. You've seen the, you know, the first time you was like, you went to Newt. Shout out Newt, man. Yeah. That's my manager. He's a Southwest OG. Yeah, Newt is a major person in Philly. Yeah. So shout out him for seeing the talent too. Yeah. And you, because like I said, you didn't have to. You're the type guy. You don't have to sugarcoat shit.
Right.
So he was like, yo, you know what I mean? You saw it. So I definitely appreciate the love you gave me.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's crazy, right? Because one more thing. What? I got an 8-year-old brother that hates every rapper in the game. He only listens to Joyner Lucas.
Well, he's hard, though. He's hard.
That is a hard young boy.
Yeah, Joyner Lucas is hard.
Right? Joyner Lucas is so dope, man.
Yeah, he's dope.
All his songs got a message in it.
That's what it's about.
Bro, he got lyrics. He said, I don't know what nobody else be saying. I said, well, what do you know about lyrics?
Right.
He said, I know he talking about words I don't know.
He said, like, cool.
Oh, yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? He ate. So,
he's smart.
Yeah, that's big,
he's
man.
He's smart as shit.
That's big. He don't want to listen to nobody unless it's Joyner Lucas. He got
crazy.
his exceptional, like, I hate the dude, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Even the old Kanye, like the one Big Brother. That's like his favorite song from him.
Oh, so he's very educated on real hip hop.
Yeah, a lot of times people, you know, not all the time. Like people got a love of what they got a love for. Mm-hmm. You know, because like even with me and the era that I came up in, like NWA.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
Like to this day, like when I be sitting back and I be thinking about, like when I graduated from 8th grade, right? When I graduated from 8th grade, like my uncle came to my 8th grade graduation and grabbed me away from everybody. They like, yeah, we about to go. He like, nah, we about to go. Like that was my, you know what I'm saying? Like my favorite uncle. Like, so he was like, yo, like come on, any way you want, whatever you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Oh, I got one. Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm like, cool. Like, whatever I want. Mind you, I'm graduating from 8th grade.
Yeah.
Whatever I want. Yeah, whatever you want. Listen, I just want to go to the ad. I just want a tape. He like, a tape? I said, yeah. He's like, all right, well, let's go to the stand. Because that's when the stands was popping. I went to the stands. Eazy-E. NWA. And Eazy-E, NWA. And I got the Scarface joint.
Damn.
The Mr. Scarface album. The Diary of
Did you figure out what the label was that Scarface was on yet? Did you look it up yet? We was talking earlier.
Actually, no. I actually.
I bet you kid know.
If you know, he know probably.
But it's
let's say
Rap a lot.
Yeah,
Rap a lot. That's what
Rap
a lot.
Yeah. Boom. That's crazy.
I forgot. I actually forgot about it.
It just hit me.
And that label wanted to be fucked with, like
hell no.
That shit.
They had some monsters, bro.
Nah, the CEO ain't to be fucked with, like.
Yeah,
they be talking about. They be talking about Death Row, like nah.
Yeah.
Talking about Jazz Prince, yeah.
Look him up.
A real one.
Yeah.
I just want to give a couple shout outs real quick.
Yeah.
Like I said, shout out God, of course. Shout out New. Shout out Rail. What's your name again? Stizzy. Lola. Earl the cameraman.
Advertisement voice.
Yo, listen. But shout out my son Josiah, though. I love you, man. He's doing his baseball thing. Shout out Big Moose the Pro, who produced the Colorblind beat. Just shout out everybody who's been involved. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Boom.
You talking like you done though? You ain't done.
I ain't done. I'm saying I'm gonna give a shout out.
This ABL 101. You ain't never got here without giving some bars.
Big fact.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think this is? I hope you're ready, because it go to beat. Let's get it.
I'm always ready.
Uncontrolled Substance.
Let's go.
Yo, ABN, here we go, Camels ain't fast and status. It represents the war we got for. Cash revenge, ready to blast the wind. And a couple rounds to get you a flat line. Like the business signs and math equations. These killers demons really do numbers when beef and go at you. Out the blue like the Smith. When it's season, put your squad in the dumpster. Have your whole team stinking like Puerto Rico at the Olympics. Your whole team's reeking and things get beaten down and they just get took. Up in the kitchen, cats whipping like a bunch of cooks. Hustlers busting doors, did a couple of system shit cons. Who got my stripes in that tiger from the jungle? Brooklyn OGs now falls in me day. You'll never buy their respect no matter how much you pay. No easy, but I know we're calm with the gay. Who use no pants to make the rotten kid when he gets it on with a K. Come on, run it back. Struggles make you stronger to elevate. See millionaires pursue their passions. They get off Section 8 semen. Choose wrong paths with desperation. To introduce myself to the winds, but I meditate. Living better instead of living reckless. To overcome obstacles under the biggest pressures. I got older and grew from my youth. Endless lessons. Cause when you combine mess with age, you get a message. Yes, my street knowledge is frightening. Cause I'm writing enlightened to the likings of the Michael Eric Dyson. Trying to use intellect when it's violent. But, yo.
Come on, Stevie, jump in there. Let's go.
Drop, what's up? Corner hill and you selling stuff. Starting to get the money, super jack, boy, it's smelling up. I'm candy ready, bring it, people selling shut her up, too hyping at the time. Shit don't get a second for the touch and shop. But up at 62s, I cannot make it up. Go to two behind you, pussies, really, I don't make enough. Rock so dead, like a niggas want. Need to be super 8 I'm sipping on. Boy, they think I'm high, Lord, bitch, and the slipping wrong. Most niggas don't feel the vibe that I'm dripping on.
I got one more on me. Hold on.
Let's go. We got time. Let's get it.
No, keep that here. Before I knew prejudice, family functions opened my eyes. I had on baggy clothes and they shorts were showing they thighs. I had no place where everyone had bangs combed to the side. Only clothes I knew was trying to make J-Lo was his bride. And my color of skin is the same color as them, but I related more to the brothers and men. They call me Wigger, but fuck you and your government friends. No doors but that ball beef for no one other than Ken. Thought my pain would end when I met the sexy shorty. You see, I found the wrong chick like Steve Harvey. Before that, I hoped she'd only beef for me. I was repping hard for the bait like beef for 40, damn, I can't believe. Ran to the streets for love, cause my loved ones damaged me. Can't you see? I'm not an elf, help us ain't make it dressed, but I'm trying to find sanity. I'm out, I'm done. Go for exercise. Life has been coming soon. Shout out Rail, shout out Stizzy, shout out Earl, cameraman.
That's my guy.
Yeah, that was good, man. Philly in the building. Yeah. Shout out my hometown, Ohio, coming so high. Shout out everybody.
Yeah, I fuck with this beat so heavy, man.
Definitely.
Hey, listen, we about to get out of here. So I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Uncontrolled Substance Show. I'm your boy 95 North.
And this your boy Stizzy the Wild Card.
Lola Bunny.
Boy, rock and roll, right on wrongs, man.
And Earl the camera.
God damn it. We holler at y'all next Monday. Don't forget to tune back in. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. to the Back to the Bar show is coming up next.
Boom.
Also, we got the Cypher
Tonight.
Boom. 8 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in for that on the Back to the Bar show.
I might spit some bars, y'all. Psych, I'm playing.
On that note, we out of here, y'all. We holler at y'all next Monday. Thanks for tuning in.